So before we get too far into the boat, what we're gonna do is we need to go ahead and show where our water is. So I'm gonna choose a color that I think would work for the water. So I think, this bluish green color looks like this might work. I'm not sure how it's gonna look, so I'm gonna check it on the back of my paper. Yep, that looks like that will be perfect, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I want it to look like the boat is sitting in the water, so the line for where the water starts, it can't be under there. That would look like it's over the water, but it needs to look like it's in it. So I'm gonna do a line for the water here. And if you'll notice, I made it kind of move. So I'm making sort of a wiggly line. So I'm gonna do like we did with the house last time. I'm gonna jump over it and I'm gonna continue the water out from behind it. All right. Then what we're going to do is I'm gonna find a white crayon. So if you guys have a white crayon, you're gonna put lines in here in the water to show what the water looks like. So I'm gonna do those wiggly lines. Now here you can't really see it on my paper because the paper is white and the crayons are white, but later we're gonna do something to make those show, okay? So you'll be looking at your work up close, so you should be able to see it right in front of you. So I'm gonna put that in here, put that in here. All right, next we're gonna work on finishing the boat. So you're gonna get that ready. What we're going to do is we're gonna need to put another shape. So a long skinny rectangle coming out of the middle here. So I'm gonna go up, go over, and then I'm gonna come back down. So a long skinny rectangle. So then we want it to look like a sailboat. So we're gonna put sails on it. So I think I'm gonna use this purple here. And I'm gonna use a triangle. Oop, the crayon broke, but fortunately that doesn't make it stop working. So I'll just use the other end. So I'm gonna go this way. Then I'm gonna come back to that brown rectangle. So here I have a triangle. And then I'm gonna do one on this side. And then I'm gonna come back, so here I have a second triangle. Now, if you want to, something else you could do is you can put little windows on your sailboat. So a lot of the ones I've seen are actually circles. So I'm gonna draw circles on there. After that, anything else you add to it could be a choice. So you could actually put a sun in the sky. You can use crayons for that. So I'm gonna add some of my own details in the sky. You guys could add clouds, you could add the sun. I'm gonna leave that up to you, okay? So you're gonna spend a couple of minutes working on adding in your shapes. But if you notice, yes, I'm drawing my shapes, but I'm not actually coloring them in. So in our space, we wanna think about how we're using those lines to create those shapes. But color is something we'll do in the next step.